As we all know, there are plenty of dinos shown in the films, but it's sometimes a bit hard to tell which ones we've seen before. Today, we've compiled a list of every single dinosaur in the new Jurassic World movie, in case you get a bit curious after watching it. First we have Allosaurus. They are one of the most famous dinosaurs in all of the Jurassic movies, as well as one of the most well-known dinosaurs. Colloquially, the name means different lizard, and it was first discovered in the late 19th century in modern-day Colorado. Next we have Ankylosaurus. The Ankylosaurus is another famous dinosaur that was discovered in western North America. Its name means fused lizard, and a great belly. This dinosaur was incredibly heavy and armored. Additionally, it walked on all fours and was primarily an herbivore. Next we have Apatosaurus. The Apatosaurus was a herbivorous sauropod that walked on all fours. Sauropods are known for their extremely long necks and tails, allowing them to reach tender leaves and ferns. The first Apatosaurus was found in North America. Next we have Atrociraptor. The Atrociraptor was a medium-sized feathered carnivore that walked on two legs. Its name means savage robber, and this dino was considered a raptor. The first and only Atrociraptor fragments were discovered in the Horseshoe Canyon Formation in Canada. Next we have Baryonyx. The Baryonyx was a theropod dinosaur that walked on two legs. Its name means heavy claw, and it was first found in Surrey, England. Baryonyx was likely piscivorous and could have been semi-aquatic. Next we have Brachiosaurus. The Brachiosaurus is a famous sauropod that many people know by name, which means arm lizard. Fossil remains were first discovered in the Colorado River, and they lived in modern-day North America. Next we have Carnotaurus. This was a large theropod and bipedal carnivore. Its name means meat-eating bull, which it gets from the large horns it has above its eyes. Fossil remains were discovered at the La Colonia Formation, with these dinos living in modern-day South America. Next we have Compsognathus. This was a small, bipedal carnivore. Its name means elegant, refined, or dainty. As its size shows, Compsognathus remains have been found in Europe, with nearly complete examples found in Germany and France. Next we have Dilophosaurus. This was a medium-sized theropod and one of the earliest large predatory dinosaurs. At the time, it was likely the largest land animal in North America. Its name means two-crested lizard, and the first fossils were discovered in Arizona. Next we have Dimetrodon. It looks like a dinosaur, although it technically isn't considered to be one. It is considered a non-mammalian synapsid and died off 40 million years before the first dinosaurs ever lived. Next we have Dimorphodon. It was a medium-sized pterosaur, classifying it as a flying reptile. Its name means two-formed tooth, and it was first discovered in England. Next we have Dreadnoughtus. It was a massive sauropod and a member of the Titanosaurian genus, the largest animal on Earth before the famous extinction event. Its name means fears nothing, as the movie stated, and it was a herbivore. Next we have Gallimimus. It was a medium-sized, omnivorous, theropod dinosaur. Its name means chicken mimic, due to how similar its neck is to a chicken's neck. The first fossils were found in modern-day Mongolia, with evidence pointing towards Gallimimus having been a feathered dinosaur. Next we have Giganotosaurus. It was a theropod carnivore that walked on two legs. Its name means giant southern lizard, owing to it being found in Patagonia. It is listed as one of the largest terrestrial carnivores, although its exact size has been debated. Next we have Lystrosaurus. It was a small, herbivorous therapsid, mammal-like reptile. Its name means shovel lizard, as it likely burrowed. It is the most common of all terrestrial vertebrates from the period, with over 95% of all fossils in some beds being Lystrosaurus fossils. Next we have Microceratus. It was a small ceratopsian, horned and herbivorous dinosaur. Its name means small-horned. Owing to its small horns, it was a herbivore and quite small, with the first fossils being found in Mongolia. Next we have Moros. It was a tyrannosauroid, tyrant lizard, theropod dinosaur. Its name means impending doom, and it was a smaller carnivore. Moros was first discovered in North America. Next we have Mosasaurus. It was a massive aquatic dinosaur and the largest of its species. Its name means lizard of the Meuse River, where it was first found. Next we have Nasutoceratops. It is a large beaked herbivore group that closely resembles Triceratops. Its name means large-nosed and horn-nosed. The first fossils were found in southern Utah in the United States. Next we have Parasaurolophus. It was a large herbivorous dinosaur that walked on two legs. Its name means near-crested lizard, and it became one of the most successful groups of dinosaurs during the period. Fossils were first found in Alberta, Canada. Next we have Pteranodon. It was a group that was composed of the largest flying reptiles ever to live. The name means wing, and toothless. These animals technically weren't dinosaurs and composed about 1,200 species. Next we have Pyroraptor. It was a small, bird-like predator that potentially had feathers. Its name means fire thief. As it was found after a forest fire, the fossil was discovered in modern-day France, a rare place to find raptor remains, generally. Next we have Quetzalcoatlus. It was a pterosaur and was one of the largest known flying animals to have ever lived. Its name comes from the Aztec serpent god, Quetzalcoatl, in the Aztec language. Next we have Sinoceratops. It was a large ceratopsian, horn-faced, dinosaur. Its name means Chinese horned face from Zhucheng, with Zhucheng being the location where fossils were first discovered. Next have Stegosaurus. It is easily one of the most famous of all dinosaurs around. It was a herbivorous, armored dinosaur that had distinctive plates along its back and tail that were shaped like diamonds. Its name means roof lizard. Next we have Stygimoloch. It was a bipedal herbivore that is famous for its thick, bony head. Its name means thick-headed lizard, and the species is featured predominantly in a few of the movies. It was first discovered in North America. Next we have Therizinosaurus. It was a large therizinosaurid and one of the primary antagonists in Jurassic World Dominion. Its name means scythe lizard. As it had long, sharp claws on its forelimbs, the first specimens found were located in the Gobi Desert in Mongolia. Next we have Triceratops. It was a large, herbivorous dinosaur that many people could recognize by name. Its name means three-horned face, and it has a large bony frill around its head and three large horns. It was first discovered in Denver, Colorado. Next we have Tyrannosaurus. It is easily the most famous dinosaur to have ever lived. These bipedal carnivores were the last members of the Tyrannosaurids before the large extinction event. Tyrannosaurus rex means king of the tyrant lizards, and the first fossil was first discovered in Golden, Colorado. Lastly we have velociraptors. They were a group of small carnivorous theropods. The name means swift Caesar due to their speed. Despite their immense fame, primarily due to the movies, velociraptors were roughly the size of a turkey and had feathers. Velociraptors were first found in the Gobi Desert in Mongolia. With this our video comes to an end. If you liked this video, please like, share, comment, and subscribe to the channel. Thank you.